Hello, my loves. Welcome to today's class. Thank you for joining me on my rooftop. And just a reminder, there can be some fun background noises while we do this, but I'm glad you're here. So we'll just begin briefly in a seated position, gently closing the eyes, bringing the awareness within. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And just take a moment to arrive, to meet and greet yourself on your mat as you are in this moment. And before we begin with our flow, just taking a moment to set a personal intention for your practice today, just bringing meaning to your movement. On the inhale, opening the eyes, we'll take the hands stretched out, palms facing up. Inhale to reach up, look up. On the exhale, palms flip and we press down. Again, inhale to reach up and look up. And we exhale, pressing down. Two more like this. We inhale to reach up and look up. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. From here, twisting. Front hand comes to the knee, back hand comes behind. And we'll press, looking over the shoulder. We'll inhale, twisting back through center. Exhale, other side. So hand comes, we press and twist. We inhale, reaching up through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center. We exhale to twist. We'll inhale through center. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, going into a brief child's pose. So heels come together, knees come apart. We walk the hands forward and the forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Then exhale with a sigh. One more deep breath in. We exhale. On the inhale, hands come all the way off to the right hand side. Exhaling when you get there. We inhale back through center. Exhale, other side. We'll inhale coming through center. Just gently coming forward onto the hips. So lowering the hips to the ground. Sphinx pose. We press the elbows and the hands into the earth. We'll press here. Inhale and exhale. From here, we'll inhale to open. On the exhale, just gently rounding the chin into the chest. We inhale, neck comes up. We exhale, rounding into the chest. One more time, inhaling up. On the exhale, pressing up onto all fours, going into cat-cow. So hands are directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. On the inhale, we press, chin comes up, chest opens, tailbone tilts up to the sky. On the exhale, we round into cat pose, tucking chin into chest. Again, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, we round. Two more like this, inhale. Exhale, following the flow and guidance of your own breath. On the next one, adding Chakrabakasana flow. So we inhale, cow pose. On the exhale, we round through the spine, sit the hips back over the heels, drop the elbows, and then we inhale, pressing forward. Again, we exhale, rounding, we sit, elbows drop. We inhale, coming through. So two more like that, at the pace of your own breath. From here, hands walk out. We're going to tuck the back toes and come up into a downward dog. So hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width distance apart. We're going to press the chest through the shoulders. Tuck the chin in toward the chest to release the back of the neck, and just take a moment to pedal out your dog. Stretching out the backs of the legs. And then finding stillness in the pose, heels lower down toward the earth. On the inhale, we're going to wave forward, coming into a plank pose. On the exhale, shifting back downward facing dog. Again, inhaling. And we exhale. Inhale. And we exhale. From here, we're going to inhale forward, drop the knees to the earth, drop the chest, chin, and then we inhale upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One more modified chaturanga together. We inhale, coming forward. We drop the knees, chest and chin. We inhale. We exhale, meeting in downward dog. From here, we'll inhale, lifting the right leg high, stacking the hips. Just take a circle in both directions. We inhale, lifting the leg. On the exhale, bringing the leg forward. We're in a lunge position, arms lift. We inhale here. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. We inhale here. On the exhale, we twist. Elbow comes to the knee. We look over the shoulder. Option to open the arms. Deep inhale here. And slowly coming back through center. We inhale here. On the exhale, hands come to frame the foot. We'll drop the back knee, untuck the toes, bring the hand to the inside, walk the foot out, and then shift the hips forward, getting into both hips. Option to open up through the knee, so coming to the outside edge of the foot, shifting forward, getting a deep stretch through the hips. Deep inhale. Exhale, coming back through center, hands frame the foot. Left hand stays planted. We inhale, right arm reaches. On the exhale, we fold, arm wraps around the front. Again, we inhale to reach, twist. We exhale to fold. One more time, we inhale to reach, holding here. On the exhale, coming back to center, we plant the hands, untuck the back toes, send the leg back downward facing dog. Option for chaturanga, flow, pause, or rest. And always the option to do the modified version or wait in child's pose. On the inhale, we lift the left leg high, bend the knees, stack the hips, and take some circles in both directions. Okay, we slowly extend the leg, inhaling here, and then slowly bringing it forward into our lunge. So deep bend in that front knee, hips are squared forward. Inhale here. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. We slowly twist, pressing them in. Option to open the arms. Deep inhale. Slowly coming back through center. From here, hands frame the foot. We drop the back knee, untuck the toes. We bring the left hand to the inside, walking that foot out, and then shifting the hips forward. Continuing to breathe, and then of course the option to open up the front hip by coming onto the outside edge and continuing to shift those hips forward. Deep inhale, and an exhale. One more deep inhale. And then as we exhale, walking the foot back. This time, right hand stays planted. We inhale to reach, left arm up, twist. On the exhale, we round and wrap the arm. Again, inhale to reach and twist. Exhale to wrap. Last one with the hold. We inhale to reach and twist, holding here. Breathing in. On the exhale, coming forward. From here, we'll go back into downward dog. Option for flow, pause, or rest. Meeting in downward dog. From here you can step or hop to the front. We're gonna pause in a forward fold. So feet are about hip width distance apart. We allow our body to drape over itself, letting gravity pull you to the earth. And gently tuck your chin into your chest to release the back of the neck. From here, on the inhale, we come up halfway, letting our heart open and shine. On the exhale, we fold. Again, inhale halfway. We exhale to fold. On the inhale, this time we're gonna rise all the way up. Hands meet at the top. Exhale, hands come to the heart. We're going to do full sun salutation, Surya Namaskara A. On the inhale, we rise, reaching up. On the exhale, gently diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we fold, planting the hands, stepping back, downward facing dog. From here, going into your chaturanga, whatever variation you're doing today, whether that's full or modified. We come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, halfway, top of the mat. We exhale to fold. We inhale to rise, reaching up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, together, we inhale to rise. Exhale, slowly diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. We open the heart. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We inhale, stepping to the top, halfway, flat back. We exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time together. We inhale to rise. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway. We exhale to fold, stepping back, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. And then pausing in downward dog. So just feeling the strength of this pose for a few rounds of breath. Really pressing the chest through the shoulders. Bringing the heels down toward the earth. Just reconnecting with your breath. On the inhale, we'll lift the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing it forward, warrior one. So we have that deep bend in the front knee. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. We'll reach forward with the right and the left arms. Inhale to reach your center, pause here. From here, we'll inhale, hands come behind. We open up the chest. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head. Taking a breath here. And slowly inhaling, coming up through center. From here, pivoting the back foot forward. On the inhale, we're going to use our arms to lift the knee. Coming here. And then we're going to slowly put the ankle on the side and take a seat. So getting a deep stretch, keeping the spine straight as possible, finding balance and strength. From here, we inhale to lift again. And then this time going into warrior three. So however you get there, whatever arm variation you'd like to take. Deep inhale. And then slowly shifting back, finding warrior one. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. Sending leg back, flow, pause, or rest. Meeting back in downward dog. Pausing here for a round of breath. On the inhale, we lift the left leg high. On the exhale, bringing it forward. Warrior one on the other side. Again, hips squared forward. We reach forward. Slowly coming to center, settling into the pose. Really pressing through the back edge of the back foot. From here, we take the hands back. We inhale to open up the chest. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head, tucking chin into chest. Holding here for an extra round of breath. On the inhale, arms release. We slowly come up through center, warrior one. From here, pivoting the back toes, and again, pressing off that back foot. We're going to inhale, knee comes to the chest. From here, ankle comes onto thigh. Slowly take a seat, hands come to the heart. Continuing to breathe, finding that balance. And then from here, pressing up, inhale, knee comes to chest. On the exhale, sending it back, warrior three. Again, finding your variation, hips squared toward the earth. Deep inhale here, and an exhale. One more deep inhale, then we slowly float back, arms lift, warrior one. On the exhale, hands come down, we send the leg back, downward facing dog. From here, going through your flow, or meeting in child's pose. So everyone meeting in child's pose, knees are apart, heels together. Shifting the weight back over the heels, arms reach. And just taking a few moments to connect with your breath. On the inhale, slowly walking up, coming on to your seat. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together for butterfly pose. So soles come together, making a diamond shape. We're going to bring the feet closer to the body. From here, we're going to inhale with a straight and flat back. And then on the exhale, just gently bringing the torso forward, keeping the spine straight. And one more deep inhale here. And then on the exhale, just gently rounding. So rounding the spine toward the earth. Chin tucks in toward the chest. Option to pull the legs a little bit farther away from the body. And we'll hold here. On the inhale, slowly coming up. We'll release the right leg, and the left leg will come on top. This hand will come behind. We'll inhale to reach up. On the exhale, we twist. So elbow comes to knee, looking over the back shoulder, ending with a gentle twist through the spine. And one more deep breath in. On the exhale, coming back through center, going onto the other side. Left leg extends. We bend this knee over. Back hand comes behind. We inhale to reach up. On the exhale, elbow comes to knee, and we twist. Completing the twist by looking over the back shoulder. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, coming back through center, finding a seated position, ending where we began. And just closing the eyes for a moment. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in. Release with a smile. We'll place the left hand on the heart and the right hand on top, and gently bow the chin to the chest. And just take this moment for gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today to take care of you, body, mind, and heart. And knowing that even 20 minutes of intentional movement has an amazing benefits. So just receive the beautiful benefits of your practice and carry them with you throughout your day. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow.